So, we have already read about friction. What is friction? Frictional force always opposes the force of motion, always opposes motion. So, in friction we have already seen that friction opposes any moving object, it stops the object, like so many opposing things we have heard. So, is friction bad? Is it an evil? Definitely not. Lot of things really happen because of friction, and without friction our life doesn't exist. I can say like that. Okay. On one hand it is a very necessary thing, but on the other hand it is not at all good. So in this section we are going to discuss about the advantages and disadvantages of friction. Advantages of friction. Okay, it helps us to walk. Without friction we will not be able to walk at all. Suppose you are standing on ice, will you be able to walk? The surface will be very slippery, or water is spread all over the surface, or oil is there. Will you be able to walk? No. There is no frictional force, so you will just won't be able to walk. You will just slip down there. So friction helps us to walk. It helps us to hold things. Hold things. See, suppose you want to hold a tumbler full of to drink water, but either the outer surface of the tumbler is very greasy or oily, or your hand is full of oil. So will you be able to hold it? Will you be able to lift it? No, it will just slip down. Okay, so it helps us to hold things. Then it helps us to write. Because there is friction, I am able to open the cap and able to write. Okay. So if friction is not there, means if you have a paper which is very oily, will you be able to write on it? No, you won't be able to write on it. What helps us to write on the blackboard with the help of chalk piece? That is the friction between the chalk piece and the board, the surface of the board helps us to write with the chalk piece. Now, asteroids are burnt in the atmosphere. Asteroids are burnt in the atmosphere before reaching the earth. Asteroids, what are asteroids? You all know? It's a minor planet. It's a small rock orbiting around the sun. Okay. So asteroids are burnt in the atmosphere before reaching the earth. Before it reaches the earth, because of the friction in the atmosphere, it gets burnt and it vanishes. Okay. Before reaching the earth. It helps us to generate heat. It helps us to generate heat. When we rub our palm, when we during cold climate, when we are feeling very cold, we are shivering, when we rub our hand, friction produces heat and then we'll feel warmth. Okay, so these are the few things which shows us the advantages of friction. Now we will discuss about the disadvantages of friction. So I think it's clear to you what are the advantages. First one, it helps us to walk, it helps us to hold things, it helps us to ride. Asteroids are burnt in the atmosphere before reaching the earth. It helps us to generate heat. So few more advantages, lots many advantages are also there of friction, which you can think and you can count it and you can write, you can make a note of it. So these are the things. Now we will see what are the disadvantages of friction. Some disadvantages of friction where we'll feel that no, friction is not at all good. It's always creating some trouble. It's always a problematic for us. So first one. So in disadvantage we can write friction causes wear and tear in the machine. Friction causes wear and tear in the machine. Friction causes wear and tear in the machine. Means when machine is running, so many machinery parts will be there inside. So what will happen? Friction will be there, so machine is working. But over a period of time, what happens? Because of the wear and tear, the parts becomes damaged. And again after rectifying the damage of the parts, again repair the parts, we need some technique like greasing or lining, or so many techniques will be applied, and so that is a lot of money will be wasted in that. So we can say friction causes wear and tear in the machine. This is one of the disadvantages. Then friction causes lots of noise. When you will go to any factories or any place where so many machines are running there, so what you will find, it friction produce lots of noise. So machinery noise will be there. Then friction produces unnecessary heat resulting or friction causes unnecessary, leading to the wastage of energy. In advantages, what you saw, that friction causes heat and then we can keep ourselves warm. But friction, when machines are running, it produces unnecessary heat will be produced because of the friction, because of the wear and tear, and because of this it leads to wastage of energy. Fourth one, forest fires takes place because of the friction between tree branches. Friction is also one of the reason for forest fires. The next one is, so when the during summer, when the trees, the branches of the trees touch each other, then friction, because of that friction, because of the friction, the branches touches each other, and then forest fires are happening. Sole of the shoes wear out. What happens? Sole of the shoes. If you are using your shoes for a long time, suppose your school shoes or your sports shoes, and you are running, you are jogging with the same shoes, you every day you are going to school. After some time, what you demand? You demand new shoes to your parents. Okay. So what happens actually? Because of friction, your shoes develop holes in beneath the shoes. Under the shoes, the holes will come. Okay, and it is not preferable to, it's not appropriate, and it's not preferable to wear those torn out shoes, wear out shoes. So because of friction, the sole of the shoes wear out, and so it is not good to wear also. So these are the few advantages of friction. So with what we have seen today, that we have seen the advantages and disadvantages associated with friction, and so because of all these things, friction is called a necessary evil. Thank you very much.